Hey everyone! Takura here. Having a boogie. Hope you're all okay and well. Sorry, I'm back in the room now. Sorry, I just can't help but boogie into this beat. What can I say? I hope everyone is good. We are back with some more Danganronpa V3. The last time we played this game, I don't know why it starts me from the top. The last time we played this game, Angie had just been, and I was very upset. Of course, I was mortified that she was dead. But we are here today to investigate her cause of death. So let's get to it. I'm excited to find out what's gone down. Right, let's start discussing with people. Traverse the room. There she is, just chilling on the floor. You know what, let's start with her body, shall we? It's always a good place to start, I feel. Staring at a corpse, you know? Oh, sorry, bear with me. My eye is I just had an eyelash in my eye. I need to be able to blink, thank you. Let's just check out her body, shall we? Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Oh yeah, Maki's our second today. We're tag teaming this with Maki, which is quite fun. I like her as a character so far. Not that we've seen much of her, but normally if I start to like characters, normally what happens in Danganronpa games, if I like a character, they tend to die, but that hasn't happened yet. Most of the characters that have died, I've not been too bothered about. So, are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki doesn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problems with dead bodies. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Let's have a look then. Show me, show me, show me! There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of her neck. Ah, yeah, that was the one thing I did forget, but the game has now told me. Thank you. That was at the end of the last video, so that was a while ago. As well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. Sneak attack, most likely.
Well.
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be necessary.
Remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these two wounds? Dun dun dun.
Huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Dun dun dun.
But...
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. Neither did the stare, but that's great. Anyway, let's have a look at Grimoire Noir. I mean the Necronomicon. Not gonna forget that joke from the last video. Sorry. It looks like Grimoire Noir from Nier. It's freaky how much it looks like it. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, but if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. It's even written in a Monokuma style text with little comic strips. Love it. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes of the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. Right? The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. But these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
this is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. I leveled up! Okay, right, let's check out why Kaede's been stabbed, shall we? The 4 effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that could be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Someone else entirely? Can we discuss... can we discuss the katana, please? A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Ah!
Oh wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. How did I predicted it would come into play. Don't leave weapons lying around. They're gonna be used. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume that this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Oh, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Coyote's effigy.
Hey,
Don't put the katana back where we found it. It's too hard to watch. Look away.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Even so, why was this weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, yes. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe the blood off. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Excellent. We need to check out the other wax effigies. Exposed beams. The same ones Angie's got, why they hung up. For another purpose. Automatic stuff implies there was some reason behind it. Okay, no. So we don't need to look at those guys anymore then. Let's talk to some people, shall we? Let's see. Let's start with Gonta.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
It's Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But
the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was?
But...
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Right!
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get bought here?
Gonta, idiot!
If so, Gonta could have saved her, if only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council. Bless him, poor Gonta. Pat him on the head for me. I'm not sure if this is okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
As a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie has been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, So Angie only let in student council members. That would have been Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tengo, and Samugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Doesn't necessarily mean she did it though. Could be Himiko. That's who I have my money on, actually. Don't ask me why. Just because she seems the least obvious to do it. Because she was the first to be brainwashed. I'm just gonna throw a curveball out there and see what happens. For you. This busty brain beauty has this all figured out.
Huh?
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Suichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. She's so fucking weird.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
well then.
But I figured out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. I turned to walk away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! You tried to look up the wax figure as shit.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that! What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Fucking virgin!
If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Mackie. Talking to me is a waste of time. Jesus Christ. Right, is there anything else I can do in this room? Can we check out the door? Because that was locked, right? This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
We're not gonna notice the gold flecky stuff on the lock though? Hello? Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey.
Oh wait, what's this? Yeah. Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be?
Is that all right?
Mackie, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts. Softly slide the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue.
Well,
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm going to take a closer look at it. Mackie walked over to the front door. Yeah, let's check it out, girl. Let's check it out, girl. It's unlocked, but I think there are still things to investigate here. What? But I'm clicking on the... Oh, I have to talk to her and she'll investigate. Okay.
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. Grab the knob and try to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Yeah, he actually got needles and broke into it that way. There, open sesame! So he picked this cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would be impossible from the outside. The monokubs took the key. Yeah, what's it? Monodam ate the key, didn't he? Yeah, it'd be bad if you lost it. Yeah, and he just ate the key. He ate it!
then
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to have opened and closed the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Dun dun dun! Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder's lock's key was taken by the monokubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he even locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. We gotta think of every possibility. Do we check out her body again? Oh, we haven't checked the pool of blood. Okay, I mean, that's a bit of a small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this?
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Okay. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file, for a change. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue with the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at the least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I think we've even finished investigating everything for now. I can't believe it was literally just a pool of blood. Come on. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we've found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry
You're
up.
right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist's lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Cool. Let's go. Come on, Maki, you're enjoying yourself. Just admit it. Just because you used to murder people doesn't mean you can't investigate people that have been murdered. Let's go to his lab that's literally just here, right? This one. It is. Is Kyo gonna be in? Probably, I imagine. No, he's not here. Okay. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from here. Yep. It's just the sheath! Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of
That's
it.
true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too.
Oh?
Speak of a devil. Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
yeah.
That white sheet over there. Oh, the one you left on the floor? We bought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage and a wooden dog statue and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study? So, let's see. Rikichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep. It says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Rikichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see that Caged Child is mentioned here. Shove over, Kokichi. I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, I cannot read that. You're on your own, mate. I can't read those scribbles. Jeez. They're not even in, like, Japanese sense. Like, signs. God. Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no
If I
light.
remember correctly.
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and just rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium, cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Look, okay, just quick timeout. I am still convinced this is probably the setup for another murder. We always have a double murder at some point, and this whole seance thing to me is just feeling like a double murder scenario. I could be completely wrong, 100% right now, but that's what I'm feeling, okay? I've just got the tingling sensations of double murder, double murder, double murder, double murder, okay? Could be way off. My radar could be way off on the double murder scale, but you know. We're going back in. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. Seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at the corner of the room. 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" and say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Okay. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Yeah, he was super excited.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he could conduct the seance without it.
But
But is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi?
huh?
Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes. But we're gonna be in pitch darkness. We're not gonna find out who it is.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the three empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Ooh, I meant to press something. Quickly talk to Maki, I guess?
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene and re-examine the clues. Okay, Maki. Bye. Let's go and check out the seance. Right, they said the middle room, right? Could be this one. Hello, I'm coming in. Damn, looks cozy in
Hello.
here. So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Suichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say, however, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated. Oh.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet. I don't know why these back and forths are funny, but they really are.
Oh, man.
Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Suichi. What? What do you mean? But what? What did I do? Rude?
So then,
So now Suichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but
terrified.
it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I told you, my double murder senses are tingling right now. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh?
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. Let me read it. I won't read it. I want to read it. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Oh, I don't get to... Aw?
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
We finally get to see Angie!
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spirit medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
She has
That's
a
right.
point. You want to talk to Angie, right? And I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you've finished saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please!
Tenko.
By the way...
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't be ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something could really cheer you up.
Yes!
Train your heart by crying, laughing, venting your anger, Himiko. I think you trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good. Because they're gonna die now! One of them will die! It's probably gonna be Tenko! So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes!
Alright, Himiko, see you later. Famous last words.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Sorry, this bottle is really noisy because it's got metal in it. And it's got a metal straw.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
It is pretty dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle.
Become turtle.
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
It doesn't look very flat.
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
Turtle style.
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Ooh, okay.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. Please keep in mind, walk carefully. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. So as not to disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may not look it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Oh my god, it's huge!
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, But seances and magic don't mix.
There's always an excuse, isn't there, Himiko? Always an excuse.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
I X'd it out. I'm still predicting another murder. I'm sorry.
Now.
It's coming.
Let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Yeah, considering you put all that effort into it, especially making it with salt.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Okay, I'm over here. I'm in this corner. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
Are we gonna hear it at this point when it starts?
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
Done. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell to complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Oh god, this could be really cringeworthy. Alright! Here led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
I mean, it makes sense that they wouldn't be exactly in sync, but it's still very, like, disorientating to hear. Uh-oh, yeah.
Will the guard
We're not gonna question that noise. Okay?
away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished the song, but I was about to say nobody was a bit discombobulated by the thunk sound. I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now, he began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
say,
she won't. I don't think she will. Not going to. What's going on?
Say,
Not gonna answer.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes?
Hmm.
Something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly. Double murder, double murder, double murder, double murder, double murder! Give me my double murder! I know it's gonna happen. I want it so much. What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. She's crushed. She'll be crushed, right? Come on. There's blood. There's blood under there. There's blood under there. I know the pink stuff when I see it. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Angie not coming? Is that still Tanko in there? Tanko's dead, honey. Get ready for it. Double meta, double meta, double meta. Tanko?
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders so well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait. Dark arts such as this may need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. Not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around. But whatever. Stop. Picking it off then, yep. Just like setting up, Kia instructed us how to clean everything up. Oh, we were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kia directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Here we go. Here we go. I can't believe I'm excited to see people die. This is what this series has done to me. People dying now is like amazingly exciting in these games. Oh my god. Here we go. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Come on. Come on.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran towards the cage at the cage. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped on the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage and lifted it up and... Ooh, the floor's moved. Ooh! Someone killed them from underneath? The floorboards were moved. Ooh.
Really?
Who would have thought that there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Montefani's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ah!
Oh, the puke is now normal. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Double meta, double meta, double meta. The second body discovery announcement played. Didn't take long for everyone to come running. Maggie, you sure you didn't want to partake in the seance?
What?
Tanko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tanko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta could protect you.
Wait a minute.
Zuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
Rise and shine, Ursine!
Here come the kids.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh? If so...
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? We will need to find them both at the class... Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Eh?
Huh? What would happen? Monodam? What would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father!
Always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
We should bring Father back, shouldn't we? Here, look, here he is. He's been hiding because he was afraid of balding, but he's still here. You're okay, aren't you, buddy? You'll be back soon. We'll have you back to your good old self soon, won't we? You can sit on my lap for a second. Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy's ended up like that.
Eh?
Huh? It's all your fault, Monofanny.
Daddy!
Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own.
Ah!
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. But that won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything's possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy!
Daddy, I love you. So please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah.
Ah, you're making me blush. Here he is.
Here I am!
I'm back! Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs!
Why would you lick yourself?
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation! Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
Oh my god.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take some time off and relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to not leave to just leave whether you get permission or not. Ah, wait, so then, who's this Baldy then?
yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh, I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way. What were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words...
If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Also, since he's back, pop him on. Let's pop him where he belongs for the rest of the time that this video is recording. There we go. Welcome back, buddy. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too!
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy!
You're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
How nice!
That was why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
So long, farewell.
I tell you what, this game makes me say weird stuff. Poor Monodam. He's lost his voice again. So, to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Ah, finally things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step in.
listen up.
Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now let's check out the Monokuma file first. Let's go. Body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. Time of the death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. They've come up looking at the picture, right? You can't see me pointing, but I'm pointing to the picture, right? I don't even have a cursor that I can like, oh god. That's annoying. The floorboard had been moved, so they'd moved the floorboard, come up, stabbed her at the back of the neck, and then left but not moved the floorboard back. But the thunk must have been moving the floorboard. A stab wound on her neck, same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse! Oh god.
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Poor girl. Yeah, knock him out. Just knock him out. A dull sound reverberated through the room. She punched him in the face.
Are you okay?
My bad.
I'm starting to feel bad for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki Roll. I'm surprised she didn't punch you for calling you Maki Roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
Oh, Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Poor Himiko. I do actually feel slightly bad for Himiko now. Thinking Himiko was the one that did it. It's funny. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I, detective. Investigation resume!
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Gone to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show him, Kibo! Show him your new power! New power?
His eyes lit up. I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
See, she still likes you, Kibo. Damn, you made the place bright.
Oh, man.
What a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, he did brighten the place up, didn't he? Look at this place! Right, we gotta check out the body. I want to see those floorboards. Show me the floorboards. Start with the floorboard first, actually. Ah, this floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly.
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear her scream during the seance. Ah, wait. I'll not say when until the seance is over. Tenko would really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon or... Probably something stolen from your room, considering you were joking about that earlier. Probably something stolen from your room. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. The rock. The rock! There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... on the stone marker. Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Okay, I think that's everything we can look at for her body. Right, let's check out the magic circle that everyone has stood on now. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
And completely stomped over. It was supposed to be unavoidable.
well...
I suppose it was unavoidable. Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I have even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Aki doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
but
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. He got shut down immediately. I have had successful... I don't give a fuck about that, mate. Don't give a shit. Don't even talk to me. I love it. It's great. Right, can I look at the cage, please? Cage. Why are you not letting me look at the cage? The cage is right there. Okay, well, I will look at the cloth then. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this?
This cloth is pretty thick. Similar to a window curtain. It is completely opaque. And on the back... Look, there's a bloodstain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. But no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. Come on, me! Keep up! Even I'm ahead of you there! Someone moved her on the floorboard, stabbed her in the back of the neck, which is where the blood splatter came from, then just fucking yeeted down the same way they went up and left her there, and she just bled out. I should be the detective. I know I'm technically playing him, but I should be the detective. Keep up, Suichi. Bless your little cotton socks. It's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly...
Here said that it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Is this?
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko would have been unable to get out. Wouldn't have been able to get out.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Okay, right. That's that. Now we need to talk to everybody else, right? I said things that made Tenko look suspicious and now this? I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because.
Crying will bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
If we need to find, I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. That was a pointless conversation. Kimiko! She's depressed. I shouldn't laugh at that, but it's funny. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey!
Himiko, hey! Be strong, Himiko! Ganta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. You're just having a bad day.
Why?
Where's Danji? Then Tenko.
How can this be?
Ganta's so ashamed. Why Ganta no could protect his friends? Io?
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Io, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He's even more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time...
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Suichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, though her head touched the marker stone. Then Suichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. After that, I placed the white cloth over the cage, and all 4 of us placed the wooden dog statue, Dog God, atop the cage. It is a statue though. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Suichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Wasn't that loud, was it? I can't remember. About halfway through, yeah. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. It was pretty loud for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Suichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... You know the rest. And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
Would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes. Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem. And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham, Maki was never one to pull her punches. Okay, Miu. The investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then. Oh, no, I'm not saying that. See you next Tuesday, Foo's Killer. I'm not saying it. It's bad enough it's on the screen. I'm not saying it. There's one word I will not say. I'm not saying it. One of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be?
Do you believe Tenko was killed during the final seance? Or
Fucking
during the seance?
moron!
There's no other possibility, ship for brains. God, you don't even know that. It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. Yeah, Tenko, do not speak. She wouldn't say another word. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. When the candles were relit, she would damn. She'd already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. Oh, come on. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point in this case. Kokichi!
Oh, man.
What a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. That's all you've got to say on the matter? Wow. Kibo.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Cool. Lovely jubbly. Right, have we done everything? There's still apparently something I need to do. Maki! We haven't spoken to Maki yet.
Well,
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable. Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. Sorry, I need to jog, but I was trying to hold it in. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, wait, what's that over there? Hole in the corner! There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
A hole? Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down in there. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. Oh, I have to get the cage from this angle. Okay, that's the only thing I need to check then. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this?
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. A pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. Yeah, fit her fine.
Hey,
Look at this.
is this?
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then?
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. What? How is that I'm very confused how that's a possibility. She was killed during the... She was killed during the seance when it went thunk. That's what it makes sense to me anyway.
Hey!
Mackie, we've finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for
That's
light?
true.
Bring a candle. With Kibo's lights from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
I'll go get a candle. Move that floorboard so we can go.
Okay.
Got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Mackie. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. She's still whipping. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You could pretty easily move on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. How about the pools of blood just dripping on the floor? Ooh, there's something over there in the left corner of the screen. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Ooh! Sickle! A sickle! Sickle through the nickel! That's not quite the right word. I need a word for the neck that rhymes with sickle, but it doesn't. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
is this?
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality. You can hide it under your clothes, too.
Well.
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. This blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
Since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to wouldn't be able to defend herself.
But
even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could have fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it have reached her neck?
That's true.
Cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, that would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. And her posture is the question.
Hey,
If the murder weapon was down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark? Or they could have even been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. They were definitely under the floor when this happened. 100%. Cut crosspiece, look.
Ah,
Ah, look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is a is been cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall in this if this portion is missing.
Then
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Why did they do what they do when they do it? There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboards, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
The back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah,
You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
that's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay,
But if these bloodstains are here are completely dry. Must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Whereas that one's definitely fresh. Anything else down here? A hole! Where does the hole go? Have you seen my copy of the greatest movie of all time? 17 again? Yeah, it's in the hole. The hole! Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room. This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? The culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
no.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in
Nope.
here. Then they couldn't have used a light like what we're doing now.
Well,
True. They used a light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Is there night vision goggles in the warehouse? Because that's something that can fix those problems. I think we finished investigating here.
is that all right?
Mackie, do you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Mackie and I crawled out from under the floor, pushed the floorboards back, turned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, we need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. So we need to go back to Angie's room. When I came to the hallway, I seen more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolding. What? What?
It's a lie!
You fucking bastard. You fucking bastard. Maki, kill him. Kill him now. You fucking bastard. You actual bastard. Maki, I will turn away. I won't even look. Kill him now. I'm not looking. Kill him now. kill him now, and I will never see that it happened. We'll pretend that he's still alive. What a dick. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Geez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. Crosspiece was gone. Does that mean...
Huh?
Is it nighttime now?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
Bless him. It's nice to have him back.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Yep, investigation time is over. Dun dun dun. I guess time's up. Aw man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Theo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trials, so see you there. Kogichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. What a dick. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous
You
sometimes.
wanna die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Please don't kill me. Right. God, it's been that long. Where's the class trial grounds is outside, right? Outside. Is over here. Okay. I was like, oh my god, where is it? I just thought as well. I haven't done anything regarding upgrades. I don't know how many points I've got. Anything. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do that because that's technically starting the trial, but I need to make a note for myself to do it. Like, my god. I need to remember to do that. Here we go.
Oh dear.
It appear we are all gathered. We all have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends mean that it's much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Ganta. Yeah, Ganta do his best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does back a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
Hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. Seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also...
So what? Robots can believe in God?
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is going to be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
Trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
Oh, right already.
No, he didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Suichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Let's just get going, guys. Come on. Flex those pecs. As usual, we walked towards the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, lift going down. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell, faster and faster, downwards into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Where is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mala damn sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth.
Now then,
Let's hurry up and get this started.
extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The 3rd class trial was about to begin. Angie Yoniga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko, Chabashira. Okay. I forget their surnames. The ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The 2 who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? I love how this entire scene has everyone alive currently. Probably not for long though. 2 different people? We need to pin that down in the class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Yes, please, I do. Oh boy, I do. Right. We are ready for the class trial to begin. You know what? I'm super pumped. I was like, you know what? You've probably heard me say a couple of times for chapter 3. I'm waiting. I was waiting for a double murder. I was just waiting for it. And the further we got into this one, I was like, come on, double murder. The signals are going off. I can sense it. I know it's coming. Come on, where's my double murder? And then it happened. And then they tried to pull that cheeky fucking triple murder on me. Kokichi is such a dick. For half a second, I believed it. I was just like, I'm sorry, what? Because I was not right. I will admit with this series, I was not expecting one to be playing a female character at the start of the game, which I was quite pleasantly surprised at. And then for them to be the murderer and then me end up voting to kill myself off technically and then becoming another character, which was a cool move. Would have been great if they'd stuck with the triple murder though, but they didn't. I mean, I would have like gone, wow, okay, this game has just taken it to another level now. A triple murder? What? But they didn't. I'm still hoping Kokichi dies though. I'm still hoping. But you know, it is what it is, so. We are all prepared for the class trial to take place. I have a couple of predictions. I'm on the fence about whether it's one person who killed both or whether it's a two-man job. I think I definitely remember in the first Danganronpa, because I remember that one more vividly than the other ones, that the double murder was technically two people. There was like the planner and the executioner, and they were both guilty. Technically, they were both guilty of that. I mean, technically they both were, but only one of them took the fall. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. But either way, it was that was obviously something. I don't remember how the. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, I'm thinking of the second game. The second game was the one where it was planned by two people, but the person that actually did the killing died. The first game, I can't believe I'm getting confused with this. The first game was Celeste murdering, oh God. I can't remember the name of the two guys, but she murdered the guy with the teeny weeny little glasses. Who else did she kill? Did she kill, oh God, Super Saiyan Boy. Did she kill Super Saiyan Boy? I think she killed Super Saiyan Boy. You know what? My brain is actually obviously more foggy than I thought it was. I'm getting confused between 1 and 2. Naughty. But either way, she went down for both of those murders. And she did commit them both. But in the second one, it was planned by two people, but only the one that actually killed them went down for it. So it'd be interesting to see if these were both done by separate people or if it's the same person. I mean, they could go with the formula of being slightly different and have two people do the murders, but how would we then kill them both? I don't know. Maybe it's just easier to have them be the same person. Who am I to judge? Either way, we're ready for next time, and I'm super duper looking forward to it. Thank you, as always, guys, for joining me for this. It is always good fun to share these experiences with people. Like I was ready for that double murder, and I'm so glad I got it. And it was good. It was good. There were some fun moments in that investigation. So I'm looking forward to the trial. It's going to be a tough one because we've not really gathered a lot for either of them, but we'll figure it out as we go. We always get enough to get by, and then we figure things out as we go. So it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. So until then, stay safe, everybody. Take care. Love and hugs. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye.